Coming up, Dave and the crew introduce car audio mega systems that'll blow you away. Quality truck accessories, an easier plan for working under your vehicle, and ways to make your vehicle last longer and look better. Next on Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings.
Motorhead Garage, the program that each week introduces you to and shows you how to install the latest in exciting and innovative products for your vehicle. Motorhead Garage is presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now here's your host, Dave Dobson.
Welcome to another edition of Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. This week on the show, we are talking sound, and we are talking big sound, as you can see, brought to us by our friends at Sundown Audio. Brian, you're at Sundown, and you've been there for a while.
Yep.
How long have you guys been at this as a company?
The company started back in 2006, just in Jacob Fuller, who's the owner. It started in his parents' basement, actually.
This build is amazing. Is this typical of a build we're going to see with Sundown?
This is a little over the top of typical. This is an extreme version of what we can show off our products with.
Tell me about your products. What kind of range do you cover?
We cover everything. We started off just with more or less the extreme audio enthusiast type of equipment. Bass head community is what we call it, with big subwoofers, big amplifiers, but we've blossomed to doing, car door speakers and small amplifiers, budget series stuff. We also cater towards sound quality enthusiasts and the big competition guys too.
Competition folks.
Mm-hmm.
How are those folks doing at the competitions with your equipment?
When it comes to the competition guys, if you were to look at the leaderboards, our name is on top almost every year.
How did the company get that way? How did Sundown Audio become what it is, this bass giant?
Throughout the years, just through research and development, Jacob Fuller, the owner, he's extremely good. Even though he's the owner, he's also the lead research and development guy. We get a lot of feedback from our clients and our dealers and the people that use our products to figure out how to make our products better every year.
You've told me about the family environment at Sundown Audio. How does that affect how you guys do things?
Because we're all friends and family, we care deeply about the products that we sell to our dealers and customers.
And is everything designed there in-house in North Carolina?
It sure is, yeah. It's in Newton, North Carolina. It's just a small town.
All right, thanks, Brian. Here's another member of the Sundown Audio family. Derek, you're the R&D person. What are some of the things you consider when you're developing a speaker like this?
So we'll make a prototype. The prototype will come to me in our testing room. And a subwoofer like this, I'm gonna test everything from its thermal capability to its mechanical capability. We're gonna check out the sound. I'm gonna test it free air in an enclosure. And then once we're kind of happy with how things are going, I like to take all the product and I push them to their utmost ability. So I try and push everything to failure. So we either find that failure point and improve on it, or we find that it's not gonna fail and we know we got a good product for the customer.
I do the same thing with cars. I drive until they fail. Well, how long does the process take from when you get the initial product to you're actually being happy with it?
It could be something, we get our initial prototype, I test it, we're happy immediately, or we're going to go through several revisions, and it could potentially be 6 to 8 months before we get something we're happy with.
Gotcha. And this is an extreme version of something you guys make, and
yes.
you're famous for that, but maybe more typical would be a woofer like that?
Yes, we got our big bass subwoofers, but we also have something that's better for the daily driver guys. So you want something simple, just adding a little bass to your trunk or whatever. We got subwoofers like this that kind of for everyday people.
And everyday people are going to like these too. If you're not a bass person, this might be for you as well.
Yep, so if you're not looking to add a ton of bass, we have coaxials, we have speakers, tweeters, we have kind of something to have everybody covered.
And you've got everybody covered with everything they need, including amplifiers there.
Yep, so again, with the small subwoofers, we have the small amplifiers matched up with them. If you want the big bass and the big subwoofers, we got our big amplifiers to go with that, and that's what you're gonna see in the vehicle behind us.
Yeah, this vehicle behind us has 3 of these, if you can believe it, and 6 speakers like this back there. You will not believe the way this thing sounds. We're gonna take a look at that when we come back, so you do not wanna miss it. In the meantime, run to the web, check them out at sundownaudio.com. We'll be right back with this vehicle blowing us away right after this on Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings.